So I wanted to make this video come out in 2025, shortly after a video that I've got scheduled to come out in the beginning of 2025. I've debated on taking that video down, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to leave that video up, and you'll see why when that video comes out. I'm not going to edit this video. These videos are not going to be edited. I don't have time to edit. I ain't got time for none of that. All right, so this ain't going to be edited. It's going to be clean, dry, straight to the point. Okay, I need y'all to listen. I need y'all to listen to me big time. All right, people that have been around since the start, the people that have stayed, the people that haven't left, this is for you. Okay, this is for you guys. I need y'all to listen. I am a complete, utter loser. I'll say that. I'll say that, and that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that like it's a bad thing. All right, listen, because like growing up, I've never like been seen as that kid. You know what I mean? I've never been popular. I've never had friends on friends on friends on friends. I've had friends growing up, but I've never been their first choice. I've never been their first choice. I've always been in the back burner for them. Or I've been there, or they've chosen me when it's been convenient for them. And some people have legit had my back, and we've just kind of grown apart over time. Whatever it may be, I've never really actually had friends, you know, lasting relationships until here just recently. I've got a wife. That's going great. That's going great. Life is going great, but I've got a very fucking normal life, right? I've got a normal ass life. I go to work, I hang out with her, we go shopping, run errands. We'll go to the store and window shop and browse and maybe splurge a little bit when a few extra dollars roll in every now and again. It's not often, but it happens every now and again because we get lucky sometimes when it comes to that stuff, but we're still broke as fuck. But for the most part, that's all I do. I go to work, I come home, hang out with her, and then I come in my room and I try this streaming shit. And so far, it has not paid off. So far, it's not paid off. But I need y'all to listen. All right? This isn't going to be one of my boo-hoo, woe is me, I can't do it. I mean, I don't know what to do. I'm not being myself. I'm not feeling myself type shit. I'm not doing that shit no more. I'm not doing that shit no more because I'm fucking sick and tired of it. I am so fucking sick and tired of it, man. So fucking sick and tired of it. I'm a small creator still. I've got a little bit over 1K followers on YouTube, 1.3K on the TikTok, and I've got 53 people following the Twitch. You know what I'm saying? And out of all those people, only about 10 of them are regulars. And out of those 10 regulars, I average 4 to 5 people on a good night. If I reach that 10 number, that's a great night. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of nights where there's only 2 or 3 people. You know what I'm saying? The same guys that stick around no matter what. They're the true fans. They're the true community. They're the true guys. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm making this video for you. I'm making this video for everybody watching. Not for me. Not to like put this out there and say like, hey, I'm sorry. I'll start uploading more. I'll start streaming more. It's not like that. It's not like that. I want this video to be for you guys. I want this video to be for you. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be for you. Because I know how it feels to get stuck in that rut. I know how it feels to get stuck in that feeling of hopelessness. Because there's so many people that try this content shit. So many people try this shit, and it doesn't work out. It doesn't work out for 99% of the people that try it. There's like millions upon millions upon millions of TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram accounts, whatever it may be, that are attempting to be content creators. Only 1% of them make it to the level of it being their lifelong career. You know what I'm saying? And that's Those are some big numbers those people achieve. Some pretty big numbers. I feel like a lot of people, I feel like there'd be a lot of more people that would also blow up and achieve those numbers too if they wouldn't give up, or if they would keep on trying, or if they keep on pushing to find their gimmick, their clique, what does good for them. But it's also understandable as to why these people give up. It's very understandable as to why these people give up, because this shit is so draining. This shit is so mentally draining that I don't know for everybody else, but for people like me, I lose sleep over this shit. I didn't go to bed tonight over this shit because I'm so obsessed. I'm so obsessed. I'm so hungry. I crave success in this field so fucking bad. And the fact that there's people that have been doing it for less time than I have, that have already blown up and made it to millions and millions and millions of followers, and are financially comfortable now, have a community, and will be able to eat off of this shit for the rest of their life, that shit irks me. And I find myself staying up and just studying these guys, watching their earliest shit to figure out why people enjoyed it. Like, why did people watch this? Why did this blow up? Why did this take off? I've got shit that's just as funny. I've got shit that's just as funny. How come I didn't get... That's not the right mentality to have. I'm guilty about it. I still catch myself doing it every now and again. But that's not how you should go about it. When you are doing this shit, do not look at anybody fucking else besides yourself. Besides yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about what that guy did. Don't worry about what she did. Because everybody's different, everybody's journey's different, everybody's timeline is different, everybody's story is different. And if you spend time obsessing over them and their success instead of working towards your own success, then you're never going to find your own success, because you're just aiding to their success by giving their platforms the fucking engagement that they need for their shit to pop off. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing yourself any favors by obsessing over that. I'm speaking from experience. I need to stop that shit. When I'm not working, when I'm not taking care of errands, when I'm not cleaning, when I'm not doing anything that I'm supposed to be doing, when I'm not spending time with my wife, with my family, I need to be spending every other second of my waking existence obsessing over my own shit, over my own craft, what I'm finna be doing. Not what somebody else did, or what they're doing now, or what they did to blow up. Because that's not going to be the way that I blow up. That's not going to be the way that I blow up. But I'll tell you right now, I'm going to tell you right now, in some way or another, however it occurs, however I do it, whatever happens that makes it happen, to whatever I do that pops off, I will pop off. I will. To the point that I can go full time, to the point that this can be my job. I'm not saying I want to reach Mr. Beast numbers. I'm not saying I want to do nothing like that. This will be my fucking job. I will make it work. My vision will be followed through. I will make it fucking happen. Out of the millions and millions and millions of channels that are made out there, it's nothing personal, but they my competition, and I'm going to fucking crush them. That's the mentality that I've got about it. That's how much I obsess over the shit. That's how much I crave this shit. You see motivational videos up on YouTube and shit all the time from the big guys talking about what you need to be doing, or their motivational speeches of what you need to be doing. No, fuck all that. Fuck all that. I mean, it's cool to listen to them. It's cool to listen to them. By all means. I'm not saying that what they doing is invalid because, you know, they've already found that success, and that's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is that we need to be having these big creators mentalities while we at the bottom, man. That's how we get to the top. I'm sick of seeing people struggle. I'm sick of seeing people just give up on this shit. If I weren't as mentally strong as I am when it comes to this shit, I would have given up months ago. I would have hung up my hat months ago, and I would have just went back to playing video games in the dark and sulking alone whenever she's asleep in bed and I'm off of work. That's a sad ass life, in my opinion. That's not what I want. That ain't what I want. That's what you do, cool. If you're happy doing that, cool. I'm not trashing on it, I'm not dragging it. Cool. Do that, man. Do that. Put in the hours every chance you get. Don't worry about nobody else but yourself. Don't worry about no haters. Don't worry about what nobody's saying to you that's negative. Nothing. If you get a comment on a YouTube video that's negative, on a TikTok that's negative, on a stream VOD that's negative, whatever it may be, why the fuck should that matter? It don't matter. What they think don't fucking matter because they ain't you. Why the fuck? You know what I mean? People that the negativity and toxicity get to them so easily to the point that they're like, well, if this fucking 12-year-old said that I can't fucking do it, then I guess I just can't fucking do it. I might as well stop trying. No, fuck that. The hate comments, let them do it. Let them do it. The more they comment on your shit and say the bullshit that they saying, they driving your shit up further in the algorithm. They helping you in the long run. The haters help you in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about what they're saying, man. Don't worry about nobody else. This is for the people out there that are trying to do anything with their life, kind of like I am right now. It doesn't have to apply to streaming or being a content creator. It can be anything that you want to do. But it's for the people that struggle with not focusing on themselves. For the people that struggle with not being able to apply themselves. They worry about everybody else. They worry about what this guy did, what that guy did. They worry so much about this other shit that it clouds their judgment, it clouds their confidence, it clouds their mentality. It makes it to where that they can't function on a level that they need to be functioning on because they just simply, they want to give up. I can count the number of videos that I've put up on TikTok or YouTube that won't even break 300 views, man. And to me, it's a fire ass clip, or it's a fire ass video, or I think it's funny, or I think it's hilarious. I think I'm funny in the clip. I'm like, oh, that shit could do good. Doesn't even get 200 views, man. Can't count the number of times it happens. And that's when you go look in your analytics. See when most people clicked off of the video. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to be in the very start because they're scrolling. They're scrolling. If you can't hook them in while they're scrolling, they just going to keep scrolling and they just going to fly right past your shit. Think of a better hook to hook them into your clip. You know what I'm saying? It's harder to do for certain, like for what I do, it's harder to do. But for like educational channels, that shit's easy as fuck if you get a good hook down to keep people in there. You know what I'm saying? But like, man, this shit's been eating at me so much. I have been spending for the first like 9 months of this content creation shit, I was doing good. I was doing good with myself. I was focusing on my own shit. I was focusing on my own growth. I wasn't worrying about nobody else. I wasn't doing none of that. 9 months came along and I wasn't hitting the numbers that I was wanting to hit, and then I started obsessing over other creators and what they did to get big, to try to like formulate a similar strategy or like formulate a similar game plan, you know what I mean? Or formulate like, or try to like mimic what they do without it being straight up copying, but like following the same formula in hopes that that'll help with my viewership too. So that way I could pop off like them in the same exact timeline as them. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm so mad about. Here, to put it in perspective, I am so worried about the future of my content that I'm not worrying about today. I'm not worrying about today like I should be. I'm not worrying about my next live stream like I should be. I'm not worrying about my next video that I make like I should be. I'm not worrying about my next TikTok that I put up like I should be. I'm not worrying about making the next piece of work that I do fun and engaging like I should be. I'm so worried about doing things right, so that way a year down the road from now, I could be full time. I could be popped off. I could be big. You know, I'm so worried about that shit, man, that I'm fucking up. I'm fucking up big time. This is the type of fucking up that I'm doing right now that ruins small creators. This is the type of fucking up that I'm talking about right now that will stop you from going anywhere. It's the type of fucking up that I'm talking about that will ruin you if you continue down that path. And that's the path that I'd be going down. And if I continue doing this, I'm going to be stuck in the same place for fucking ever. So I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I gotta start worrying about today. I gotta start worrying about the present. With the 53 people that I got on my Twitch, with the 2K that I got between YouTube and TikTok, I need to be worrying about what I can do for those guys that'll make it the best stream that they've experienced yet, because it's for them. Not me, it's for them. It's for you guys. You know what I mean? That's the type of shit I need to be on. How can I make today better than yesterday? Instead of being like, oh, will I have 300,000 followers this time next year so I can go full time and quit my day job? Yeah, I need to quit thinking about shit like that. I need to be worried about today. And so should you. So should you. So should everybody. So, like, the key takeaways from this is don't worry about nobody else. Don't obsess over the future. Worry about today. Worry about you and worry about today. That's what I'm going to do. And that's what I'm going to do from now on. You know what I'm saying? Because I've got a vision and I ain't giving up on that shit. I know what I'm capable of. I know what I can do. If all these other guys can manage to do it, I can too. Yes, it's luck. A lot of it is luck. But you're not going to find that luck without having that dedication and having that right mentality and work ethic. Because a lot of the times, that luck is a result of your dedication, your work ethic, and your mentality. You create your own luck, is what I'm saying, basically. You can create your own luck. You just got to manifest it. So, get off your ass and go at it, because that's what I'm going to do.